Fortnite's mid-chapter
Alright.
event is days away, and
We have a
all
new
eyes
video
are
from
on it
Top of
because
Gaming,
if it's
and-
good, we'll get more collab seasons, or
I don't
we'll
like the collab
never
seasons.
see them again. We're
I
so
don't
close
like
to
the
the
collab
end of the
seasons.
mini-season experiment, and with the Simpsons season happening later this year, today we'll go
Okay, the Simpson season is like too extra in my opinion. Like we don't need a Simpson season. Like maybe some skins, some references, a whole season around that.
over what needs to come back and what Fortnite needs to stop doing. And what's at the top for many players is ignoring the battle bus. Right now, it's the
Battle
same as
bus,
it's always
why?
been, which is kind
Yeah.
of sad considering what it
It's-
could have turned into. Maybe a rebel ship or a mini Star
You know what?
Destroyer. Personally, I would have loved to see a Republic
Yeah, they-
gunship as a battle bus.
they
It
could have
makes
spiced
perfect
it up
sense.
a little bit,
In
to be
future
honest with you.
seasons, Fortnite can
That's
give us
very
the
right.
Springfield school bus for
Okay,
the
okay, stop it with the Simpson hype. I don't get it. I don't like Simpsons. I don't know.
Simpsons. It's an opportunity
No.
they can't afford to miss. One of the craziest experiments of this mini-season has been turning everything into a blaster.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool way to
okay,
play the
in
game,
my-
but Epic
yeah.
didn't account for one thing:
Lightsabers.
lightsabers.
Okay. To be honest with you, I don't have any problem with the weapons. I think the weapons are very balanced and they are very like normal to play with. They are not like drastically changing the principles of the game. Like they're
In games like Battlefront
reskins
2, these are balanced to
version-
counter
Star
blasters
Wars
while
version
also not
reskins of
being really
our regular
overpowered,
guns, to be honest with
whereas
you.
in Fortnite the lightsabers are pointless.
Yeah. They
Everyone
block
has unlimited
shots
ammo, which
properly.
means you can't block for long, and if you try and fight more than one enemy at a time, you're done for.
Yeah.
Another thing fans are
true.
disappointed over is one of the greatest villains getting turned into a
Yeah.
random
Man.
NPC on a
Grievous had so much potential. Like, Grievous could have been a boss in the map. You fight him, you kill him, you get a medallion, and the medallion gives you 2 extra arms with 2 lightsabers, so you can block at twice as many shots. And that was such a like potential that was wasted.
Hell, General Grievous doesn't have a portal or even a special mythic item.
Yeah.
And it would have been way cooler if they turned him into a boss who actually fought you with 4 lightsabers.
Yes, that would have been very cool.
For future collab seasons like this, Epic needs to figure out that we want brand new unique bosses and fights, just like we had in the first season of this chapter.
Very
They could
true.
also learn how players work with ground vehicles. The introduction of X-Wings and TIE Fighters was amazing.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Amazing,
but sometimes we want to get across the map without the whole
They're a
lobby
little slow.
hearing our jet engines.
Yep.
Fans have been hoping for some kind of land speeder or speeder
could have
bikes,
done that.
especially considering regular
Yes.
motorcycles were deleted.
Yes.
Some of the fun around Star Wars is battling
could
the
have-
huge mechs on the ground. It's a part of the
could have had
spectacle.
the
And that's without
AT-ATs,
talking
man.
about the huge missed opportunity of a collab within a collab. If you think about it, we're literally in a Star Wars season at the
Yep.
very same time and/or season 2 drops, and the world can't stop
Oh, yeah,
talking
I
about
heard
it.
about that.
And
I
yet,
haven't
Fortnite
watched,
doesn't have a trace of
Andor
any
yet.
collab with Andor. They
I
could have
will.
brought Cassian, Krennic, or Mon Mothma to the game, and yet they're not here. And also, have you noticed something happening lately?
What?
LEGO has recently announced brand new sets for The Simpsons after 10 years.
God, I
It's
can't
during the
keep up
same
with
year,
The Simpsons.
Fortnite's
Oh
apparently
my
preparing
God.
their own Simpsons season, so hopefully if this means what I think it
Like,
means, we
why?
could see a LEGO mini pass for Simpsons too.
No.
And that's why Fortnite needs to learn about the failures
No,
of
no.
Star Wars. Last year they dropped a huge update for May the 4th, and it was an insane overhaul of the LEGO
Yep.
mode, and yet this year we barely got anything new except some cosmetics and build sets. So let's hope Fortnite takes the route of last year's collab when adding a Simpsons season.
Oh
I'll
my
also
God.
say they need to avoid mashup skins. These have been
Yeah,
some of the
mashup
biggest
skins
hit and miss
are-
outfits of all time, especially Wookiee T.
I think the mashup skins should not be in Battle Pass. They should be an extra item, like or whatever. They should be sold in the item shop. Like Battle Pass, I don't know.
team leader who has been dividing the community.
Like if you want, like Epic Games always has a goofy skin in the Battle Pass. It's a tradition at this point. But they could have had like Jar Jar Binks in the Battle Pass. You know, he's a goofy character. I hate him, but whatever. Like there are many goofy characters in Star Wars that they could have had in the Battle Pass, but they didn't, and they went with a mashup skin.
Ever since she was
Yeah.
revealed.
Yeah. Yeah,
Next time, Epic should stop doing this and put these kind of outfits in the item shop instead. People buy a collab pass because they want the actual crossovers.
Yes.
Now, while they've neglected the battle bus, Fortnite also forgot to update Loot Island. For some reason, there's a completely irrelevant boss here that has already existed in the chapter.
Exactly.
All of us were hoping for something like Cloud City with Lando.
Cloud City would go hard, man. Like the Cloud City, oh my god.
When the next mini season comes around, let's pray for a unique middle island. And hopefully Simpsons doesn't have fake props. I say this because you could go to the Millennium Falcon right now and appreciate it for its full glory.
I think they are saving it for the event, probably. Like weekend-wide, the Millennium Falcon in the event. Hopefully.
It's not the full thing. You can't go inside or interact with it at all, making
Solo
this a simple shell of a prop. And
you
before we talk about what Fortnite got right this season, there is something that The Simpsons is guaranteed to improve on. Galactic Battle is currently suffering because we've had yearly Star Wars updates.
Yes.
Like a ton of content this season is stuff we've already seen time and time again, especially Force Powers, which have all been in the game before except Lightning. So when the next mini season comes, it'll be something we have never experienced before, which is exciting. But Epic seriously needs to figure out their POIs though. When they design all of these new places for a season and then just shove them into the four corners of the map, it's a nightmare. It means all the best content is hidden away in places that are usually
like a big place, like in the center of the map. Like there was so many. Oh my god, man! I don't even get me started on that. Okay.
Really out of the zone. And people just want to land there even less. Collab should do the opposite, putting all the amazing content in places where we'll actually experience it. Now, if the Simpsons collab is going to be a success, they need to learn from this, but also continue doing what they got right this season. And at the top of my list are the locations themselves. Even though they're out of zone most of the time, they're actually pretty awesome. Like what you have to appreciate is that they're all from different eras of the franchise.
Yes.
So that means there's something for every Star Wars fan to appreciate. Not to mention, they are seriously immersive. It feels like you're playing a totally different game sometimes. And even the small themed tunes that play when you enter and the sound design of the alarms, it's perfect.
Very well designed. Like, they could have been in the center of the map. Like, come on. They're too far away, too far apart.
Epic, you have struck gold when it comes to collab POIs, and you gotta continue delivering on the immersion for future seasons. Just think about where you place them. But that doesn't mean they should stop experimenting. There's an update absolutely no one expected in this season, which is the introduction of AI voice acting in Fortnite.
Yeah, I think this was the best update I've really seen this chapter yet. Like,
now, this was an absolute insane gamble on Epic's part, and that's why it's probably gonna be a one-time thing. James Earl Jones specifically wanted his voice to be used after his death to live on as Darth Vader, and that's probably why Epic felt safe enough with the consent of his
Jones, what a legend. What a legend.
Family to make Vader AI a reality. Except in true, isn't there someone you forgot to ask fashion, Epic are still in trouble because technically they have just taken work from a real human when doing this. There are hundreds of voice actors in the world who have also voiced Darth Vader, and Epic didn't let the Actors Guild know about this before doing it, and it caused a legal complaint. Huge situation right now, and all this heat is probably gonna make sure Epic avoids doing it again. But even if they tried it again, it's not like there's another James Earl Jones to agree to it. But with all that said, I don't think Epic should stop experimenting with brand new game-changing features like this. While it's controversial, and I'm not really sure about the whole Actors Guild.
Being able to talk to an NPC inside the game, it's very cool. And they actually designed Darth Vader very good, very accurate. Like he roasts you, he has quotes from the dark side. He's very locked onto his path to the Victory Royale, and that's very Vader, to be honest with you.
It still shows Fortnite is constantly evolving, and it's a core reason as to why it remains so popular. Another thing we can't ignore is how Fortnite needs to continue live events. This is the first mini-season that isn't the chapter finale, and Epic are still giving us a grand...
Sorry if I'm pausing the video too much, but to be honest with you, the mini live events that we are having currently, this chapter and last chapter, they are very good, very well designed, and I think we need more of them, like twice every season to spice things up.
End event for Star Wars. According to rumors, The Simpsons will be the final part of Chapter 6, which basically confirms we'll also get an event for that collab too. Personally, I'd love to see something with the Springfield power plant, just to pay tribute to the very first Simpsons Easter egg back in Chapter 2, but if you have a Simpsons live event idea, let me know in the comments. Now, you might think that Fortnite exploring all 3 Star Wars trilogies is kind of a one-time thing. I mean, it's not like The Simpsons has multiple eras, right? Well, I think they could totally continue this tradition. We would love to see characters from earlier episodes who were killed off, but also references to the Treehouse of Horror episodes or even the Simpsons movie.
Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does.
Not to mention, with it being a mini-season, weekly updates are a given. Whether it's Galactic Battle, Fortnite OG, or Chapter 2 Remix, these all had a weekly change to the map, with new weapons themed around characters or events, and The Simpsons would be the perfect way to continue this.
Perfect.
I think we could all admit the star of the season has to be the customizable Mandalorian. Sure,
People
playing as
love
existing
this
characters
game.
is fun, but Fortnite is all about making your own loadout too, and that's why we'd love to see more variants. Maybe a way to have our own special skateboard or multiple styles for Homer. Surely Epic have learned from the whole Buff Peter Griffin controversy by now. And for the festival fans, I mean, obviously we'd love to see famous songs from The Simpsons as jam tracks. The Star Wars ones are amazing, especially now you can use them as your lobby music and hear it from the bus. But skydiving down to the island with the Simpsons theme tune, I mean, it's perfect. And that brings me to what matters the most. It's something that Fortnite has absolutely nailed in this season: fan service. I mean, we've gotten some of the best running jokes from the films like Darth Jar Jar, which is something that only LEGO has acknowledged in the past. Epic made this fan theory come to life in the best way. You can tell how much passion went into the collab. They even went as far as bringing a Warlord Grievous skin to the game, which most casual fans don't even know existed. As we've learned, it's the first time this has ever appeared in a video game. And that's why Epic needs to continue this for future collab seasons. In terms of The Simpsons, there's constant ways to make fans go crazy, like the theory that Grandpa Abe is a time traveler, or even the fake Graggle character that trolled people a couple years ago. Turn these into joke skins and the fans will love you and pay you a lot of money. If that's too far, as long as we get plenty of Easter eggs referencing classic episodes or callbacks to some of the best scenes, we're gonna be very happy. And so yeah, that's everything Fortnite could learn from the Star Wars season. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.
Probably they can improve on that. Probably they can, and I'm looking forward for the event in the end of the season. And guys, that was pretty much the video. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video, and peace out.